You know, I have gone through this entire webpage. I do not see a single mongoose. So where are these mongooses that are publishing these games? That's what I want to know. I think that's a question that has gone far too long unanswered, folks. It is 9:30 in the morning. It is the 10th day of January 2025. Woo! We have survived the Super Bowl. Depending upon who you were voting for last night, you're either really happy or really disappointed. The commercials were this year. Nothing really excited me. I didn't really laugh at any of them. The movie trailers are like, nothing. Kind of wanted to see Superman, but yeah. Anyways, we're doing the Anything But Wizards of the Coast February, donating the entire month to focusing on game companies that maybe don't get enough attention as they should because of the big bad wolf in Seattle. And today it's Mongoose Publishing, home of Traveler, the longest running science fiction game ever, the granddaddy of which all other science fiction games owe their origins to, and currently being created by Mongoose Publishing, a company that, as far as I know, does not have a single mongoose working for them. They also produce some other games you may have heard of, like Paranoia, but I think, they have other games. Spaceships! So let's see what's going on with Mongoose Publishing, with their Big Daddy game and their other games. They make us a very clearly concise release schedule right here. It's nice, thank you. And for some reason, the release schedule has a picture of a pirate ship to remind us that they do make other games besides Traveler. And they even tell you how far they are in production. I'm not aware of any other company that does that. So thank you very much. So this is everything that's either out now for Traveler since the year started or coming out from Traveler. We've got War Fleets of the Fifth Frontier War. If you're a Traveler friend, you will know what these mean. If you're not a Traveler fan, then you're like, I don't care. Unless you want to get into Traveler. That's out now. We've got Opening Moves. That's out now. We have got Traders and Gunboats, a book of spaceships. That's going to be out in March. The PDF should be out now. We've got Traveler Merchants Edition. I don't know. I guess that's maybe going to be a smaller pocket edition. Pocket editions are nice. That's complete. The PDF is out now, and the printed release will be out in March. We've got Clans of the Aslan, which I just saw a picture for. Look at this. Got a big picture. These are, I think, inspired by the lion people from the Ringworld series. So these are a lion species. Oh, Jesus. Appears that Mongoose has started using AI and bad AI. What is this going? Is he what? This is just awful, guys. I mean, I don't care if you use AI, but if you're going to use AI, use good AI. And if somebody drew this, what's wrong with this man's face? Okay, he has got a teeny little crown stapled, it appears, to his ears. Then there's a chain hanging down over here, coming out of his ear. He's got a nose ring, another nose ring. He's got one eye. Another eye is missing. He's got 3 fingers. The sword looks weird because this part of the sword is smooshed. The way they're holding the sword is unusual. He's got half a rug hanging from one side of him. That face is just, there are so many things. It's like, the chain is stapled to his ear, it appears like, and then this little teeny weird crown thing. I get what you were trying to go for. And apparently, and there's a chain coming out of this ear, this nose going nowhere. Yeah. Again, guys, at this point, I don't really care if you're going to use AI, but if you're going to use AI, make it look good. Anyways, it's a book about lions, people. The lions in outer space. We've got the Great Rift update for 2025. Layout is in process. The PDF will be out in January. January's come and gone, guys, and it'll be out physical in May. We've got the Borderlands. They're on layouts. PDF should be released in February. That's now. Physical in June. Got the Riverlands currently in process, should be out PDF in March with the physical in July. We've got Great Rift Adventures 1 through 5, a collection of adventures currently in being laid out. Should see the PDF in April, physical in August. We've got the Hollowed Heist, which is a traveler type module, currently in layout, PDF in April, physical in August. Got Armies of the Fifth Frontier War. Bum, bum, bum. You see me now, the victim of the Fifth Frontier War. Currently in layout, PDF in May, physical in September. We have Core Expeditions currently being edited. There's smooch on my computer. It's okay, I'm getting a new one. PDF in July, physical in November, and Vehicle Handbook Update for the end of the year with editing currently being edited. Should see the PDF in August and December. For their other games, they've got for 2300 a book called Invasion that's currently being edited, PDF in June, physical in October. Got a book called The Charmax Plague. That's complete and out now PDF, no physical and plans. We've got Shield Maidens, their weird future Norse mythology thing. Blood in the Snow, that's currently being edited. We should have the PDF out now. And Predestination, currently being edited. We should have the PDF out in March. For Paranoia, the other game they made, we've got Mandatory Fun. That's complete. It's out now, both PDF and physical. And we've got Water Everywhere, currently being laid out. PDF in June, physical in October. And for Sea of Thieves, their pirate game, we've got Tale of Two Captains. That's complete. PDF coming out now, and the printed release out now. So there you go. That's everything that they have scheduled for 2025 up through August. Spaceships. Weird looking lion people. And if you want to know anything about the various universes that they create, we've got a link to Traveler, Spaceships. We've got a link to Traveler 2300, which explores the early days of the spaceships. We've got Sea of Thieves, which we've got pirate skeletons firing cannons at people. We love ourselves some pirate things. And then we've got Paranoia looking all weird. That just looks awful because I know there's better, more goofy art for Paranoia. And yeah, and then of course Shield Maidens, they're weird Norse mythology space game, which is a cool idea, you know, taking Norse mythology and then rewriting it through the funnel of science fiction, and maybe instead of the gods, you know, Odin's an AI or whatever. Mixes Vikings and cyberpunk. What's not to love? Well, the art's not to love. It looks like Mongoose is adopting this watercolor art style that that other company has adopted, and this is either AI enhanced, or, I mean, I hate to bag on the artist because you're better at AI than I am, and you're better at drawing than I am. If this was drawn, is that Batman? And for some reason, Batman is in this picture. There's the cowl. You can see the outline of the bat. You can see it. Yeah. Why is Batman? What? Batman. And there's somebody over here with a giant hammer for some reason. And Batman. And a guy with a flag. And robots. And they're shooting this girl. And a dog. I don't even know. She's got a hand hanging from her halberd. There's a hand there. Right there. Just a hand hanging from the end of her weapon. And she's holding up her energy shield with her way too thin arms. And yeah, this is painful. I mean, I hate to bag on the art of anybody else because my art is so awful. But I mean, well, I like this picture because it's one of my favorite things. But even this picture is pretty awful. And then we've got a robo shark with two eyes. And we got robots doing surgery. Here we got, I don't even know, spaceship. And then we've got a guy pointing to the stars and a weird insect bat thing and a girl and a dog. And like, yeah, we're going to go to that planet. And I don't know, just if this is, I'm going to stop bagging on the art now because somebody's going to get angry at me. That's everything that's going on with Mongoose. If you are a fan of Traveler, then this is everything that's currently coming out. If you have no idea what Traveler is and you want to find out more about the granddaddy of all science fiction games, start with this page. Mongoose has done an amazing job of keeping the franchise alive and relevant, even in this far future of 2025. Most science fiction games that came out in the 70s predicted we'd be in space by now. As long as, in addition to pretty much every science fiction book that came out in the 70s and 80s, like we're going to have Mars colonies by now, spaceships that can get you to Pluto in a day, robots, AI, flying cars. Yeah. And instead, we have guys who are still trapped in space because we do not have the wherewithal to get those two people down. Don't have flying cars. No colony on Mars. And Pluto's no longer a planet. But besides all that, it's got spaceships. It's got the original Life Path, the very first role-playing game that had a Life Path idea in it. So yeah. If you've ever been curious about this game, links down below, as long as you ignore the very unusual art choices. I'm going to shut up now.
Roll the dice and ride the wave. Quest and dragons, the news we crave. Under neon lights we take a stand. Knights and wizards across the land.